Doesn't that look awesome? Doesn't that make you want to cross the rail corridor? This is the what are we calling this?
The Drury Lane Pedestrian Bridge,
Okay.
also known as the Indy 500 Loop. Start.
Okay. So the story with this bridge is there used to be it's like a newly replaced bridge. It's renovated. There's always been a bridge on this site, but they renovated it through like the summer and into the fall. And funny story about that, on the Go Transit website or on the Metrolinx website, I can't remember which one. It said that the bridge had opened on like September 30th or whatever, and they were just doing like minor finishing work or whatever. We came after the Confederation video. It was not open. They later put out a notice saying the bridge was opening October 31st, even though for like a whole month it said the bridge was open on the Metrolinx website. So that's cool that they just said it was open and it wasn't. But it's finally open now, so you can finally cross the rail corridor again over a bridge. I think the last bridge was it wasn't AOTA accessible.
But I believe it was a loop too. Correct me.
It was a loop. There were less loops though. It wasn't all of this. There were less because the ramp was steeper because it wasn't AOTA accessible.
And now it's accessible.
And it takes, we'll find out how long it takes. They still have these like temporary construction lights. I assume they will put permanent ones in later, maybe. All right, let's stop it like when we get to the start of the bridge there.
All right. And we are at 2 minutes 30.
2 minutes 27:51.
Okay,
That's
2 minutes 30.
Great time. But I mean, it's not the. We also walk fast. Like imagine like a senior walking up here. It'd take him like
Or a guy
5
in a
minutes just to
wheelchair.
walk up, and then another 5 minutes to walk down.
Imagine you're in a wheelchair too.
Exactly.
You gotta push
And-
yourself up.
Technically, this is AOTA accessible. I think. I hope. But like, is it really accessible if it takes you 5 minutes just to walk up?
It's better than stairs, which would be infinity to go up with a wheelchair.
I mean, but they could have also put
They could have
also put stairs. I want to point out like the little architectural flares that they put on. This is what somewhere up here will be what the render looks like, and of course, it's a render. It's not going to look like the final thing. I just find it really funny how they tried to go. If you can't tell, these gates are like kind of angled outwards. Same with this side. That's a thing you can see in the render, although I'm pretty sure it might be more pronounced in the render. It's funny how they like at least try to make it kind of like the render. There's tape here, and there's pool noodles on the railing. So I feel like they're still not done this bridge somehow, even though they had like a month to do finishing works or
I
whatever.
believe they said this was a soft opening. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but they're kind of
The soft opening was supposed to be at the end of September.
Yeah.
and they just took another month. Any foamers that want to foam on this bridge, your camera is gonna have a hard time seeing through the grate here. Maybe I guess you could like poke it through there. That works actually. You just have to have the lens up really close to the grate. So you're probably wondering how people cross the rail corridor in like the 3 to 4 months that it was under construction. Metrolinx organized a taxi service with a private company, and if you want it would take you between the two sides of the rail corridor. There was like zones between two sides of the rail corridor, and you could go between any point in those zones. And what you had to do is you had to call this taxi company, say you wanted to book a taxi, and then book it under the account name LSW for Lakeshore West. And then there was a password you had to tell them. You had to tell them that the password was Metrolinx. And then they would book it with Doug Ford's money, presumably. It's not a commissioned bridge until people do the first foam on it. I don't know if this is the first foam. Surely, right? It's only been open for like a week.
Well, we claim the title. We are
All right.
the first foamers.
First,
of the jury.
first recorded foam. If there's an earlier video on YouTube or whatever, feel free to tell me in the comments. I guess I don't know. All right, how was that? Is it foam? Is it a foamer-approved bridge?
I gotta disapprove because of this mesh. If it weren't for the mesh, it got bigger holes. It'd be awesome.
You were managing. You were
Yeah,
like poking
you
it
can
through
manage
here.
it. You can manage it, but
If you were like one of those
limited support. Foamer limited support.
if you were like one of those serious foamers with a tripod and like a DSLR, then you probably have a hard time.
Let's go.
Okay, so now we started the timer again, and we're gonna walk down the other side of the bridge. I think it's the same amount of same amount of loops on the other side, which makes sense because I don't think these aren't like there's not much of an altitude gradient between the two sides of the corridor. So that took. So we're starting a
30 minutes
lap
to
now
cross.
here.
30 seconds just to cross the bridge.
30.
and that
Okay,
was
I
it.
mean it's a bridge. That's not.
The bridge
Like,
isn't the problem.
The bridge isn't the problem. This is the problem. So you can kind of see how awful it is in here. Probably the reason why they didn't do stairs is because there's like this structure in the way. But like you could have designed it differently to include stairs. Also, it would have been kind of a grueling staircase, I feel like, though.
Yeah.
Like, maybe if there were stairs, not a lot of people would take them, because I'm just realizing how high up this is and how many stairs that would have to take. Over on this side, you have, like, this neighborhood, and it was a big zone in this neighborhood that the taxi would either pick you up or drop you off in, so you can get to the other side of the road corridor. I didn't get to take it. I could have taken it when we came and it was still closed after Confederation, but I didn't have time. We're here, but we still got another loop to go around before we get to the bottom, even though we're so close to the bottom. Also, there's a bunch of A and B rail service trucks here, which is one of the I think maintenance contractors for Metrolinx, I think. There's like one on this side, and there was like two on that side or something, so I don't know what they're just making sure it doesn't fall down, I guess. Okay, so it's been like 5 minutes, 15 seconds.
And we're done.
Yeah, 5 minutes, 16:84. 5.25 minutes to cross the entire thing. I feel like that's a bit much. They haven't protected under here, so you could like go into here and do some stuff if you wanted.
One notable thing, there's no sidewalk here.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, it's probably so little traffic that it's not really much of a problem, but it's also no sidewalk.
I think they redid like this person and this person's driveway
Yeah.
for this because it's like new pavement. I don't know how to end. It's like kind of just been teetering on the edge of the end for a while.
Let's
now.
do a
Okay,
silent
it's video ends.